is what it looks like walking out to my shop every day, and walking from my shop to my barn. It's pretty bad. Okay, sorry about the rain noise. One other thing I have to do. Another thing I have to do is I have to make a wiring harness for my voltage sense on the battery. I'm going to use 22 gauge stranded wire for that. It requires 12 ring terminals per module, so I need 11 harnesses with 12 wires going through. I'm going to set up a little wire board here. I'm going to show you guys how to do it and walk through the process. So I measured out how long my harness is going to be, and I'm laying out screws every 2.5 inches, and the total wire harness length is going to be 40 inches. So I measured 40 from my main point, and every 2.5 inches I'm screwing in just little screws. I got all the lengths cut using my wiring board. I've sorted them into different panels here, so you can see they're all individual lengths. Now I'm going to go ahead and strip them, put the ring terminals on, and then I'm going to wire or wrap them up into the harness length. So while I'm stripping, crimping, and heat shrinking all these hundreds of wires, take a moment just to kind of reflect on the whole project and kind of think about, why I'm even going into this whole thing. I'm filming all this and I'm not selling anything. I'm not making money. I think I'm just kind of telling a story that I don't even know the end to yet. But I've just driven to kind of beat this record, and since I went to Bonneville the first time, I just saw all these bikes and I thought I can do that. And now I'm proving to myself that I can. And since this channel is pretty small and these are mostly people that I know, I'd love to hear back from you guys. I'd love to get some input as to what you guys like about the channel. So please comment back, like the video. All that definitely helps, and the more people see this, the more it catches on, and maybe I can do this for a living instead of just doing it for a passion. So just to explain kind of what these wires are for here, these batteries are all individually put in series, which means that they stack the voltage. Now when you try and charge a car at 400 something volts, you're actually putting in 4 volts into each of these. And what can happen is sometimes if you're pumping in 400 volts, this one could get 5 and this one could get 3, and you'd still have a total of 400 volts. So since I run these wires out, I can individually monitor the cell voltage, and I can make sure that they're all at 4, because if you charge one of these up to 5, it actually explodes and then the whole battery pack catches on fire. And that's how a lot of those fires happen, is improper balancing or overcharging. So this is kind of a safety measure that needs to be on the vehicle. These cells are pretty safe and they're pretty reliable compared to most. This isn't necessarily mandatory, but it is a very good thing to have in there. I'm going to finish bolting all these harnesses in place. We should be ready to put it into its metal module pretty soon. And then we can install it in the bike and watch it turn the motor. So thanks for watching. Really appreciate you guys hanging out. Comment, like, subscribe. Thanks.